Avast there, shipmates. Today we're sailing the 7 seas of culinary delights with a dish that's as hearty as a pirate's feast. It's a sweet potato quiche with cauliflower and chicken, a recipe that's sure to make your taste buds walk the plank. Yo ho ho, and here's what you'll need. Sweet potatoes, grated cheese, double the cheese for extra deliciousness, marinated chicken, fresh carrot, cauliflower, onions, smoked garlic, basil with dried tomatoes, dried dill. This is a classic pirate spice, so add a pinch. Sesame seeds. For a bit of crunch and a piratey flair, salt, sunflower oil. Grab your trusty ship's knife and peel the sweet potatoes, like a pirate facing a kraken. Be sure to watch for any sharp edges, matey. Cut the onions into fine pieces like a pirate's sword. And split the cauliflower into its florets. Remember, we're seeking a treasure chest full of flavor. Clean the sweet potatoes, onions, and cauliflower with some fresh water. We want a clean and crisp dish, matey. Grab your trusty cutlass, matey, and slice those sweet potatoes into pieces. Don't forget to cut out those pesky eyes. They're like the kraken's tentacles, trying to sneak into your treasure chest. Split those cauliflower florets even further into smaller pieces. We want to make sure every bit of this treasure gets cooked perfectly. Chop those onions into fine pieces, just like a sharp pirate's sword. We're going for a smooth and delicious treasure, so make sure they're nice and small. Now, it's time to boil the sweet potatoes and cauliflower. Fill 2 separate pots with water, like a pirate's treasure chests overflowing with water. Let them boil until they're tender, just like a pirate's heart after a hearty feast. Pour a bit of sunflower oil into a pan. Heat the oil, then add those chopped onions and carrots. Season with salt, dill, basil, and those dried tomatoes. They're like the gold doubloons of flavor. Add a bit of smoked garlic for a salty fire. Now, sauté the onions and carrots for a few minutes, just like a pirate defending their treasure from an attack. that marinated chicken. Toss it in the pan with the onions and carrots, like a pirate mixing their treasure with their gold doubloons. Let the chicken cook until it's almost done, like a pirate ready to conquer the seas of taste. Check on those sweet potatoes and cauliflower from time to time. Make sure they're boiling properly, like a pirate keeping an eye on their treasure. We don't want any soggy or undercooked treasures, matey. Now grab a pan and line it with parchment paper, like a pirate lining their treasure chest with velvet. Crumple it up a bit to make sure it fits snugly, like a pirate hiding their loot. Pour a bit of sunflower oil into the pan and spread it around. Once the sweet potatoes are boiled, carefully remove them from the pot. Place them in the pan, like a pirate placing their treasure in their chest. Now grab a glass and use it to mash those sweet potatoes. We want a smooth and creamy base for our quiche. Spread the mashed sweet potatoes evenly across the pan, like a pirate building a fortress to protect their treasure. Use a spoon to make it smooth and even, like a pirate smoothing out their treasure map. We want a solid base for our quiche. Pour a bit of sunflower oil onto the sweet potato base, then sprinkle on some salt, smoked garlic, dill, and basil with dried tomatoes. Now grab a fork and poke some holes into the sweet potato base. This will help the quiche bake evenly. Bake it in the oven for 50 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. While the base is baking, mix the boiled cauliflower and chicken with the sautéed vegetables, like a pirate combining their loot. Mix it all together. Once the base is baked, carefully place the cauliflower and chicken topping on top, like a pirate stacking their treasure. Now grab that grated cheese. Sprinkle it generously over the topping. Use double the cheese because more cheese means more deliciousness. Sprinkle a bit more dill, smoked garlic, basil with dried tomatoes, and a sprinkle of sesame seeds over the cheese. It's like a pirate adding the final touches to their treasure, matey. Place the quiche back in the oven for another 20 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. There you have it, the sweet potato quiche with a treasure chest of cauliflower and chicken. Until next time, remember to keep your sails full and your stomach satisfied. Ahoy!